This is a story that I think you can relate a lot to.
I'm sure.
My girlfriend is pregnant, but we've never had sex. She wouldn't cheat on me.
Of course not. Yeah, you know, there's like a whole book that's very popular based around this exact thing happening to a dude in like 2,000 years ago. So
I didn't know you had an autobiography.
Oh yeah, definitely. But yeah, that's likely to happen. It's like that. As I said, Mary got pregnant without sleeping with Joseph. So, you know, the angels put the baby inside her. So that's probably what happened in this case, I would imagine. Because if she wouldn't cheat, you know, how else do you explain it?
Yeah. I mean, yeah. Your story checked out. Well, you've posted to Reddit about how you've been living with your girlfriend in your parents' house, and they agreed to not have sex under your parents' roof.
Mm-hmm.
He said, I'm trying to put this all together in my head right now. I know it's not Jesus, obviously, but let's see. You went to the same thing that he did.
Yeah.
But I don't think that she just went out and cheated on me either. We come from pretty religious families, and it's been sort of an unspoken truth that we won't be doing it anytime soon, and especially not in my parents' house. So she'd been feeling pretty sick and has gained a little weight over the past few weeks. Be funny if she just like had some serious illness and he's just assumed it.
Yeah, she just put on some weight, dude. It's nothing. It's not a baby. It's just she's been eating cakes. When you're not.
Okay, maybe I should have jumped ahead because it does seem that maybe that is the thing. I didn't think of this as being a big deal until she told me the nausea was unbearable and she wanted to see a doctor. We don't really want to go to a doctor right now for obvious reasons, so I just wanted to know everything she was going through, and she brought up her missed period. She doesn't track them, so she honestly might have missed more. I told her she should get a pregnancy test, seeing as all the symptoms matched, and she laughed. But I still bought her a pack. All 4 came in positive. I bought another pack, all positive. I guess, as they say, if the first 4 pregnancy tests are positive,
they may all 4 of them may have been defective, and so by another 4 also defective. So yeah, you can't win.
You know, by the first 7, if that 8th one came back, imagine the 8th one did come back negative, how much that would mess with their minds.
Yeah, it's like, no, the 8th one comes in negative. You're like, oh, phew. That's what I was hoping
What a close call.
Yeah, if you don't get 8 in a row, it's not real. So good stuff.
Well, you swear up and down that she hasn't slept with anybody, and you believe her saying she doesn't have time to. We both freelance for work online right now and never really leave the house. We go on walks together sometimes, but that's basically it.
Mm-hmm.
The only way I've worked it out in my head that she could be sleeping with another guy is she sneaks out the window in the middle of the night while my whole family just doing her own thing. Just doing their own thing. It doesn't make any sense at all. We all eat at the same time and everything. She's in shock. All she's been saying is that there's no way she's pregnant. I don't know what to do. I can't tell anyone in my family, and I know my friends will rip her to pieces for this.
So maybe go see a doctor. I'm just like, I know they have some reason for not wanting to go see a doctor, but there's probably a pretty good reason to like break that idea and head off.
Well, I mean, they don't want to do it because of the parents and all that stuff. But I thought of there's one obvious candidate.
Okay.
If all else checks out, I mean, if they live with the parents, there's another man in the house.
Surely that's not the first place you go to in trying to solve this mystery. You know, maybe they don't understand how baby making works and they accidentally left some fluids in places and stuff. I don't know. But I'm gonna hope the daddy is also religious and didn't do what you're suggesting.
Well, I mean, he's got a son, so he's done it at least once.
Yeah.
Well, supposedly.
Maybe. Yeah. Unless the same thing happened to him.
Yeah, that's what I mean. That's why I said maybe.
Oh Jesus, man! It's. I would for sure be trying to figure out how a baby got inside that lady. So there's only one other dude who could have done it.
I mean, if there is actually one, because again,
yeah,
it's not like they had a proper test.
Yeah. So, I mean, eight pregnancy tests. They can't all be wrong. So they can't all be right either. So you know what's going on. Go to a fucking doctor and find out. That's the easiest thing. Is she pregnant? If she's pregnant, she slept with someone else, dude. So that's
the more annoying thing is we get no follow up. So
yeah. If the people writing these stories could please contact us directly with follow ups after we cover the story.
We will take you to the doctor if we have to. If we can film
it. Yeah, indeed.
Well, a woman is admitted to catfishing her best friend's husband.
Lovely. That's what you want to do.
So she can catch him cheating, but is it fair on him?
So she set him up basically, and now is wondering if he's going to be a bad person. I always think those ones, these people where they try to sting people, it's like they only went along with it because you set them up. Like if you hadn't put them in that position, they might not have done the thing. So,
well, not even that they might not have. They might literally never get the opportunity and have never thought of it.
Yeah, it's only that
you created the situation.
Yeah, it's like literally putting a steak in front of someone and being like, "Do you want to eat the steak?" And they're like, "Well, I wouldn't normally eat that steak. I'd eat the other steaks, the steaks I have at home. But now I got a steak, so."
Is that what you do with your penis on a night out?
No, usually I'm quite considered and careful with my approach to it. But you know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, if you're...
Yeah, you go up to people and be like, well, here's a penis. Now, you normally wouldn't have had this penis, but the penis is right here.
I'm going to give you an option. You can do stuff with this penis, or you can just play with your penis at home. The one you have there, the boring one. So make your own mind up.
I wonder if that would work for you in Thailand.
I don't really want to know.
Oh, well, I do.
Yeah, that's great, man. You can try it. But yeah, I don't know. I think this lady might need to explain why she did this a bit more, not just.
Well, she went to extra lengths to call him out after his wife was informed he was on a dating app.
Okay.
After he vehemently denied any wrongdoing to his partner and insisted the profile was fake, the friend took the matter into her own hands. Now, side note, this is setting up an opportunity that if you want to sleep with your wife's best friend.
Yes.
Create a fake dating profile, deny it was you. Wait for her to catfish you.
Yes.
Sleep with her. Then you're out of your relationship and you've slept with her best friend.
Perfectly executed. Great tactics. No, it works out for everybody. So
it's the CIA level sting.
She's like, I just wanted to trap him. I just had sex with him to prove he would go through with having the sex as well. That it wasn't just a fake account. So now we know. Yeah, what a good best friend, in fairness, to have to prove that your partner is cheating on you by cheating with them. I like it.
He pulled the wool over her eyes. She's too naive to question him and has just moved on believing his story.
Yeah.
She explained that she created a fake Instagram account and he began liking her stories and interacting with her.
The bastard. How dare he like some posts on Instagram? All right. Let's see.
But she didn't believe that was enough concrete evidence.
Mhm.
So she concluded her submission by asking whether she should tell her best friend, wait for the husband to take the next step further, or just leave it. Sadly, again, we don't have a follow-up. So,
I mean, it feels like she had a point to prove. She really wanted this guy to cheat on his wife or girlfriend or whoever. So, yeah, I mean, maybe get a different hobby than trying to break up your friends' relationships. I think so. Also, like, mind your own fucking business. All these kind of things come into mind, just generally. But yeah, I feel like she might have been too involved herself in that relationship.
Yeah. Well, moving on. Have you put in your leave yet for 2025 for the release of Grand Theft Auto 6?
I haven't. No, I haven't. But I'm still considering how much time I need for it. So,
Well, a gamer has made his girlfriend sign a legal document to let him play GTA 6 nonstop.
Okay. I mean, why not?
Now, that brings up the idea of if you could make your girlfriend sign a legal document, what would you include in it?
Oh, I've tried. That doesn't work. Yeah.
Ban her from playing GTA 6?
No, I mean, I don't know. I mean, what, like, is it to stop her from doing something, or to like, she must do a certain thing every Wednesday, 7:30? Just wondering.
The steak. I don't want steak, but I need you to put steak on the table. And I'm not talking about that kind of meat.
Basically, I don't care if we're arguing. 7:30 on the button every Wednesday. It's steak time, if you know what I'm saying. So, yeah, no, I don't know. But
the contract does get a bit better too. So he's got the whole week to play Grand Theft Auto 6. But there'll be limited time available for personal care, such as showering. And the girlfriend agrees to not complain about the boyfriend's personal hygiene during this period.
Dude, it's a video game. Take a fucking shower. It takes 10 minutes.
No. Now, this also got me thinking, how fun would it be to go to a bar in Thailand and ask them to sign a contract that lets you play Grand Theft Auto 6 for a full week straight?
I mean, they might go for it. I don't know. They might just do it. But
I mean, I don't see why they wouldn't. But like,
yeah, exactly.
Just the
level of contracts they get, I'm sure, are very different to that. But so I just like, this dude has put so much effort into putting up a contract for a game that's coming out in 2 years' time, that he might not, still be with the same girl or anything, because she knows now that his plan is to not shower for a week, and, like, let his personal hygiene get to a poor state.
Well, I mean, it does kind of work the other way for girls, where it's like you are therefore committing to the relationship for another 2 years.
I guess. Yeah. It's an interesting. Also, that contract's going to be worth fuck all once she gets pissed off. She's going to be like, fuck your contract. It's not legally binding. You're a smelly asshole. Get out of my face. So yeah, I feel like it'll backfire on him, but it's a nice idea for right now. But yeah,
there is also the whole idea of the fact that he would still have to get like leave from work.
Yeah.
So it would be funny if like he got this contract signed and approved, and the girlfriend's like, fine, just do your thing. And then work was like, yeah, no, you can't take that week off.
There's a blackout week. That week, you're working twice the number of shifts.
Joe and Tom are both already in for leave that week for Grand Theft Auto, so they don't even have girlfriends.
Yeah, exactly. So
a real man would schedule in the date in his calendar to break up with his girlfriend a month before.
Oh, I guarantee there's going to be lots of dudes thinking about it. They're like, I'll just break up with her for that week and then we'll get back together. It'd be great. Jesus, yeah.
Then she'd go sleep with my best friend. So it's win-win, really.
Well, it'll be fun. We'll have interesting Grand Theft Auto related stories that week in 2025. So
I'm sure we will. Well, you don't get a lawyer in Grand Theft Auto, but last week we were talking about crazy lawyers.
Yes.
And an alleged mastermind in a heist passed his bar exam.
Sure.
After getting arrested.
Nice.
So he pulled off a robbery that was caught on CCTV after previously being in prison for murder and arson charges. But then he completed his legal studies and took the bar. And then he passed the bar, but then got caught right afterwards stealing jewelry.
You would think that he would have learned, these things are illegal and he should not do them now that he has passed his law exams and stuff. So,
but his legal counsel did say, why would he do this and throw away years of hard work to become a lawyer for some jewels he knew he could afford once he's already a lawyer?
It's a good point. It's a good question. Yeah. So great defense. Like, why would I do that? I could be a lawyer, so I wouldn't do it. Because we all know lawyers are honest, decent people.
Of course.
Yeah. Except for all the ones suing us for what we talk about on our podcast. But anyway.
None of them.
Yes. So anyway, what happened to the dude? He get thrown back in prison? Now he's representing.
He's in jail at the moment, waiting through the court process, waiting to prove his innocence as a legal. So yeah, he sold the jewelry from a pawn shop too.
Oh wow. So, okay. Well, yep, not much she can do to get out of that one.
Yeah, I guess. Unless he didn't do it.
I feel like this is going to be a movie someday. It's like the criminal who became a lawyer and before he practiced law, got caught with one last crime. One last heist.
Yeah, he wanted to get one in quickly.
Damn, how did they know it was me?
Well, you're on CCTV.
Damn it.
Shit.
Knew I shouldn't have skipped that day. Yeah, there you go.
Now, what is your excuse when you get caught touching people in public?
I don't really have an excuse. I just assume people will figure it out, so it's all good. What's yours?
There was pickpocketing.
Okay. Good excuse. I like it.
Like this man. So, and the really weird twist in this is his story actually adds up.
Okay. All right.
So a man accused of touching a woman in Bangalore on the metro claims he did not intend to touch her, but accidentally did so while attempting to pickpocket. So she immediately raised an alarm and the security managed to nab the accused. and he touched her inappropriately from behind. She got down and screamed. He hopped onto an escalator to flee the spot, but the security managed to apprehend him.
Okay.
They handed him over to the police, and preliminary investigations indicated the man had a history of offenses, primarily in theft cases. He had been previously arrested by officers from the same police station for a theft-related incident. He claimed that he did not intend to touch the woman, but accidentally did so while attempting to pickpocket. During the interrogation, police found that he was booked for stealing a mobile phone of a woman on a bus in April this year and was out on bail. During a search, police found 20 mobile phones from his residence.
There you go. Everyone needs at least 20, so.
They definitely did not pickpocket.
Yeah.
But they were pickpocketing this time, I swear, because
Yeah.
I didn't mean to touch that woman.
Yeah, I mean, there you go. I mean, at least he's honest about it. You know, I'm really sorry. I didn't mean to touch that woman inappropriately. I was actually trying to like rob from her, like steal her phone or whatever.
Yeah. I'm not a criminal. Like I wouldn't do something so low as
not a pervert.
touching people.
I'm not going to touch a woman, you know, when she doesn't want it. So I just wanted to steal her phone. Duh. Yes, horrible. Other people will touch women unexpectedly, but I was just stealing from her, so should be let go because it's the wrong crime that I've been arrested
I didn't mean to do it. I mean, I did accidentally touch her, but like that wasn't my intention.
It only happened because I was drunk and my technique was not on point. So is that a crime? Having poor technique when trying to pickpocket someone? No.
Your Honor, I'm just a bad pickpocket.
Yeah.
Like, is that a crime? Well, literally, yes, but you know.
I didn't actually pickpocket her. I just tried to. So where's the crime? Where is the crime?
Yeah, a man who is banned from riding a bike.
Okay.
He's getting 11 months in jail for what?
Riding a bike.
Yep.
How do you get banned from riding a bike?
Where do you think he was riding his bike to?
The strip club.
No, his probation meeting.
Oh, well, there you go. His probation for where he's like banned from
riding a bike.
Look, he just loves it. Okay, he can't give it up. He's tried, but no, it's too much.
So he breached the order twice, and on one occasion cycled to his appointment with the probation service. He was given a criminal behavior order, which banned him from using a bike or e-scooter. Then the police said that he showed a complete lack of respect. Admitted to breaching the order at the magistrate's court. The police said the ban had been imposed on the defendant after he assaulted multiple women in the city after cycling up to them.
Oh, okay. So all coming together.
Yeah. So ultimately, he breached that during his probation and is now doing 11 months in jail for cycling to his probation meeting where he'd been banned from riding his bike.
I mean, I think the lesson there is if you're banned from cycling, get a skateboard and learn to.
I mean, the lesson in all of it is to drive a car like a regular person.
I mean, okay, Mr. Fancy Pants with your car, you know.
Contribute to climate change like a proper person.
Get an e-scooter like all the cool kids.
No, he's banned from that too.
Oh, really? Oh,
yeah.
Damn it. All right, rollerblades it is.
He was banned in November too and got caught twice already. So
that's pretty bad.
Yeah.
All right. Well, yeah, maybe even if you're going to continue doing the things, don't go to your probation meeting on the method of transport you're banned from using. So,
Or like park your bike somewhere
yeah.
not so close.
Don't bring your bicycle helmet and your chain or your lock in with you. I mean, why would you bring the lock with you? But don't bring your bicycle helmet with you into the meeting when you're banned from cycling. High-vis jackets and the whole thing.
Yeah. Well, how much do you spend on your favorite OnlyFans creator per month?
Like all the money. Yeah. So, but again, I am my favorite OnlyFans creator. So, so just I give myself all the money. Yeah. Yeah. Why? What's the? I read. I saw one guy was like spending 10 grand a month on a girl, and she was like making fun of him, and that was the why he spent money on her.
That's nothing compared to this one.
Okay.
This guy spent 60 grand a month.
What? 60 grand a month?
Yeah.
Wow.
So he says, I thought we had a genuine connection. Another text, he said, I have invested so much money into our relationship. He sent a very long message of like saying, I would fly anywhere to be with you. All that I can ever think of is you. There is not a single other person in the world as perfect as you are. You could be my queen and I be your king. I would give you anything you could ever wish for.
Beautiful. Beautiful.
He even suggests a one-sided, open-end relationship where this rapper who he's sending this stuff to can do whatever she wants as long as he knows that at the end of the day she comes home to him and are only with him.
Okay.
He then I would keep going with the wait, where are we? Yeah, I mean, there's so many texts. So he got a tattoo of her face on his leg.
Wow.
He said that he adores her and would never leave her. And he then sent her $30,000 after that long message.
Okay.
He even offered $400,000 in Bitcoin.
Not bad. Not bad. But I mean, I don't get it. Like, so yeah, it's just very strange. It's very strange.
I mean, he could be giving us like 40 grand and we'd be fine.
Yeah, I think that's fair. I think 40 each, so we don't have to split it or anything. And I promise that I will respect myself. So there you go.
Well, this just got me thinking, right?
Mhm.
So there's realistically nothing to prove. I mean, obviously the tattoo is there and whatnot, but let's just say that hypothetically we would go find someone and tell them, hey, text me how you're like going to offer me $60,000 a month for me to be your sugar baby.
Yes. Yes.
And then you have all the texts and then you just go show people like, yeah, this is how much I'm earning per month with my my Thai sugar lady boy.
I don't know. I just feel like, yeah, you could be on something, but it's just so crazy. I mean, that someone would want to do that for real. Like, I don't know. It must be something like what you're saying. Like there must be some angle to it. Because I just can't see someone being like, I'll give this person 60 grand a month so that I can.
I don't know. Have you met dudes? I mean,
yeah,
there are people that do
this. Very good point. Yeah, Jesus. Okay, well, there you go. I just, we should set up courses for these guys who have all this money who want to like get with OnlyFans models.
Yeah. And how are we going to do that? By having fake text messages. And by fake, I mean real.
Real text messages. They are real text messages. They're just, you know, the person sending them may or may not look like the profile picture. It may just be me and James texting you.
Okay. So secretly, like, why not? If we could get like their phone, right? And like, so if we had access to their phone and we're like, hey, we want to do this thing. And then like I write a message to you as them on the phone saying, hey, Dave, I can't believe how amazing you are. I want to send you $30,000 a month if you'll be my sugar baby.
Well, I already told you 40.
But imagine like being like, oh yeah, Irish dude goes to Thailand first night, picks up a sugar mama who pays him $40,000 a month.
That's the dream. That is the dream. just to be paid to exist. With all my sexiness, I guess. Yeah. So let's put it down to that.
Yeah, but the thing is, like, if we got there, if we like were like, hey, we're gonna film this thing, like we got them in on it, and we're like, hey, can I just write on your phone a text? Then theoretically we can say whatever.
True. True. So wait, am I getting the 40 grand a month or what? Is it like what?
I know. But people will think you did.
I get you.
And then we just make this like 60-second clip that goes out there. And then people are like, what? This guy's like
Yeah, I feel like it's a believable story because, you know, I'm turning down offers like that all the time. But this time I'll accept it because it's for the business. So
yeah, there we go.
Business. So absolutely.
I mean, yeah, we can send all kinds of.
I did always think I would be a good sugar baby guy. So, you know,
well, how do you do it? You gotta.
We can pretend in this method. Yeah, why not?
Yeah, it's also like it's sucking out people that might also be interested in that because you're like, well, she's paying me $30,000, so anyone else who wants to get involved, you're gonna have to outbid.
Oh yeah, definitely.
And then you get a real one.
Then you got to put it on your LinkedIn profile as why you haven't had a job for 4 years. Like, well, I was a sugar baby. Started off as a prank, and then
on my way to Australia, which doesn't exist, I stopped in on Thailand, went to a bar, met a girl who worked there. We did a prank of me being a sugar baby. Long story short, I became an actual sugar baby, earning 40 grand a month. Obviously, I'm not going to work a real job if I'm earning 40 grand a month. But these skills that I learned clearly make me qualified to be CEO.
Or to be like the guy serving the chips at McDonald's. So one or the other, whatever position you have available, I'll do McDonald's. It. So yeah.
McDonald's Ireland would not be able to find a better CEO.
Exactly. So
I mean, like, how does that not qualify you to be CEO of McDonald's in Ireland?
I think it does. I think it very much does. It's everything you need. Yep.
Well, speaking of McDonald's,
okay,
a fight broke out in McDonald's in Canada.
Ooh.
Over what?
Maple syrup.
No.
The McRib sandwich.
Nope.
I don't know then. I don't know. Those are the things Canadians usually get worked up about.
That and hockey, but this isn't
Yeah,
about
yeah.
hockey either.
Okay.
A customer at McDonald's in Nova Scotia who was given a donkey with his Happy Meal instead of the Pokemon cards he was expecting had an all-time meltdown.
Great.
So the man believed the store had a whole rack of Pokemon cards. He pointed to what was likely a display for the promotion while demanding that he be given some cards or a refund. After claiming that he'd been given a donkey toy 2 times in a row, the man, dressed for a hike in frigid weather, threatened legal action against the fast food chain.
I would love to be that lawyer. You walk into the office like, I want to sue McDonald's. Okay, perfect. Why? They didn't give me any fucking Pokemon cards. Give me a fucking donkey toy. Like,
I got the same Happy Meal toy twice in a row, and it's not good enough.
I wanted the Pokemon cards, damn it. I accepted the donkey once because I didn't have it in my collection, but the second time, no, I'm not accepting that. Sorry.
He asked for a refund, stated that he came to the restaurant as a child, then made his claims that they still had Pokemon cards, all of that before yelling, "McDonald's, I want to press charges on McDonald's."
Perfectly rational response to them, hoarding the Pokemon cards. And I look forward to finding out how far this case goes and how much McDonald's ends up paying in reparations.
Well, the man was being filmed and he told the woman to put the video online because he was being targeted.
Okay. Good. I'm glad he was on board with the filming for this one.
Well, he was wronged, so he wanted people to see.
Yeah, of course.
He said, "I want my $6. I want my donation back." Now, when the manager insisted the customer wasn't being targeted and that the location was simply out of Pokemon cards,
mm-hmm.
The man wasn't buying it. And with his accusations of being targeted voiced and his official declaration that he wanted to press charges made known, he decided to file a complaint with the manager.
Perfect.
So the manager tried to explain to him that he didn't have any Pokemon cards.
Oh, it would have been just so perfect if you were a customer in that McDonald's at the time and you just happened to have some Pokemon cards on you, or you were able to go somewhere and get some really quickly and just sit there like, look at my Pokemon cards.
Well, a customer went up and decided to walk right past and place an order, which didn't sit well with the man. And then the two exchanged words briefly before throwing hands.
Oh, nice. Throwing hands for a McDonald's order. Great. Love it.
Yes. Over the Pokemon cards.
I love it. Oh, wow.
But yeah, I mean, firstly, we should go to McDonald's Thailand, order a Happy Meal and complain about the toy.
We should. Yeah.
Do you know who my sugar daddy is? Because you're going to be hearing from his lawyer.
Yes, indeed. We'll press multiple.
I'm being targeted.
Yeah. Exactly.
Just demand Pokemon cards in your Happy Meal, even though I'm sure they don't have that at all.
Yeah. Like, they've never had Pokemon cards in the Happy Meals in Thailand, but that's what I want.
They have it in some stores in the US, and I want it now.
Yes, exactly. It's only right.
Yeah. Well, there was some big news in Ireland.
Again, which story are we talking about this time? It probably wasn't me, by the way.
Obviously, the big news.
Tell me.
In Carlo.
Oh, it's like a shithole, so I don't really tend to listen about it too much. But
it sounds like a pretty upstanding place. I mean,
yeah,
sorry,
they like to think that that's the image they present, but
it is. I mean, the news kind of backs it up too.
Okay.
A man who dragged his dead uncle's body into a Carlo post office faces further jail time for an €8 earring theft.
Is this the guy who he tried to collect his uncle's pension?
Is that?
Yeah, his uncle died, and the next day he was due to collect his pension in the post office. So they brought his body.
Pension.
Yeah, they brought his dead body in to try and collect the money from his pension, which is about €200, something like that. So they obviously people figured out what was going on, and apparently this happened like last year or year before, and they dumped the body and ran away. when they realized what was happening, the post office realized it. So there you go. So these are clever people, as you say. They try to do a weekend at Bernie's style thing, and it didn't work for collecting pensions. But then so now you're telling me they have another crime added to their list?
Yeah, he's stepped it up, and now he stole €8 worth of earrings from a pharmacy.
Classy, Carlo. That's what they do over there. They're just classy people. No, nothing against them. It's a lovely place as long as you're driving at 80 miles an hour. So, yeah. That doesn't surprise me, but yeah, that was a funny story. Trying to collect the pension the day after he died. Oh no, he's dead. Well, let's just try to collect his pension tomorrow anyway.
Now that's a business, really, like
collecting dead people's pensions.
Yeah. Well, you sell it as a service of like being an expert of how to bring in dead bodies to pension collections and make people not know.
I mean, I guess we could learn the expertise required.
I mean, if you have a wheelchair and stuff, like it's a lot easier.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, what's the appropriate punishment for assaulting a fast food worker?
I mean, the same as assaulting anybody, so it just depends what exactly the assault entailed. So,
well, an Ohio woman who was convicted of assault for hurling a burrito bowl at a Chipotle worker was offered an unusual way to reduce her jail time.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
A judge has ordered that she must now work at a fast food job for 2 months.
No, thanks. Just give me the extended prison time. I don't care. I'd do that.
Well, I mean, she had a point, though, in the original case. She didn't get the burrito bowl the way she likes it.
There you go. Yeah.
So she threw it at her.
Yeah. Does everybody not do that? Is that not like, standard practice? I would imagine that everybody just throws back their burrito bowl because it's not how they want it.
Yeah, so she could cut 60 days in jail off her time if she agreed to work at least 20 hours per week at a fast food restaurant for 2 months.
Okay. All right. Well, I guess that's an interesting sentence, but I'd still take the jail time. It'll be a lot easier, a lot less stressful, and just probably get better food also. So there you go.
Yeah. Now you're falling in love with the UK again?
No. No.
Well, you're happy with their new porn content policies.
I didn't know they had new porn content policies, but I'm excited to learn more
Well,
about that.
it's gonna be an amazing time in the UK. Like, definitely gonna like up their tourism by bringing in this new thing. So, porn users could have their faces scanned to prove their age with extra checks for young-looking adults. Draft guidance from Ofcom suggests.
I think that's pretty reasonable. You know, you're all alone. You're feeling like you're gonna crank one out, and you're like, better scan my face into Pornhub just to be sure I'm not old enough to do this. Yeah, I mean, you know.
Oh no, I look too young. Now I need extra checks.
Yeah. I don't think that many people are going to be excited by that. It's just going to make a lot of people leave the UK again. So, you know, the rest of the world's going to then have to deal with all these British people everywhere. So
it's Brexit 2.0. They took out porn.
This will be the straw that breaks Brexit. Is no, they don't make that in Europe. So
yes, until they bring it over.
There you go. So yeah, I don't I don't think it'll be a successful campaign. Too many people will be frustrated by their computers and scanning devices not working properly, and it takes you out of the mood, you know, having to scan your face several times to get in just to watch a video. So
well, it's always good to like have to submit your passport or something to watch porn.
It's always good to have to give up your personal identity for your masturbatory needs.
Especially with your search history. Like it's you want that data associated with the real person.
I don't. So it's fine. It's what VPNs are for, so nobody knows who you are.
Brazilian cake fart porn is like, you know,
it's just a whole genre that I didn't need to know about, but now that I do,
it's your homepage.
Sunday afternoon is taken care of. So there you go. Wow.
It's important to have your passport associated with Brazilian cake fart porn.
Can you imagine then at the airport be like, well, your 10 most recent Pornhub searches?
I mean, in America, they literally ask for your social media IDs now.
Yeah.
Like you don't have to give it, but they do ask for it. So imagine that. And then it's like, okay, and can you send us your Pornhub user ID? And it says here last Saturday you were looking up barely legal and you're 60. So
yep, the important word there being legal. So it's all good. It's all good.
I really needed my kids to hear that. But thank you.
Yeah.
Our Disneyland trip will be just as fun as it was going to be.
Yes, indeed. Oh, man.
Now, what's the most awkward thing that could happen at an MRI appointment?
I mean, it's probably not where you would think initially. So I'm going to say it gets stuck in the MRI machine.
I mean, that is what you would think initially. So
I was thinking about erections and stuff. So okay. I don't know. So yeah, I don't know. What else?
A woman shot herself in her buttocks by her own gun during an MRI appointment.
What? How in the blue Jesus did that happen? So,
well, I mean, you haven't even asked what country it's from.
I mean, we all know. So, Yeah. Ugh, the Spanish are crazy.
Okay, there is you know how they always have stupid related articles. There is one
Okay.
saying that a man accompanying his mother to a scheduled MRI scan at a hospital in Brazil was struck in the abdomen when his weapon discharged. So it is not all just America.
But it is from America, right?
The main story is, yeah.
Yeah. There we go. All right. I mean, Brazil is crazy too. So, but yeah, nobody takes.
Oh, this is wild. So she had the concealed handgun, right? And when she entered the exam room, the machine's magnetic force triggered the weapon to fire.
So did they not have a sign up or something to say no weapons? Did they not tell her anything magnetic you cannot bring into the room? How do they? It's just the stupidest thing. Like how do you not know that's going to happen?
Okay, she did actually answer no during a routine screening when asked if she was carrying any weapons. So it is her fault.
There you go. Imagine like part of your life story being, well, I went to a medical appointment and shot my own buttocks. How do you do that? Like, at least it was in a hospital, so she was able to get care, I presume. But yeah, not a smart cookie there. Let's be honest.
Yeah, well, Gen Z are giving up vaping.
Good.
Why do you think they are?
Because they're all on heroin instead.
No, there's a much more logical reason.
Is it just they just figure it's not good for you or something?
No, that's a bit absurd.
Okay. I don't know. I don't really understand why Gen Z do anything because you're fucking idiots.
Well, they're doing it to show solidarity with the people of the Democratic Republic of Congo.
Oh, that makes sense. Just remind me how it makes sense, though.
There's a movement taking over TikTok, encouraging young people to stop vaping to show solidarity with the people of the Democratic Republic of Congo. Gen Z seems unmoved by the associated health risks or growing environmental concerns. They take social justice very seriously.
Mm-hmm.
A woman amassed millions of views saying she was quitting vaping after learning about the child labor and slave-like conditions taking place in the Congo mines. Vapes are often powered by cobalt. A large amount of the world's supply is mined in the Congo, and it's been reported that conditions are so bad they conflict with basic human rights for workers. She's quitting and explained that consumerism was to blame for the issues happening in the Congo.
Okay. All right. I like the idea of putting all those people who are desperate for small amounts of money so they can feed their family, putting all of those people out of work, just making it so that they can't make any kind of living. That's a really interesting way to try and help them out. But yeah, there you go. They've clearly thought it through, these Gen Z people. And because even if it's a job that is not like the greatest, it's still a job. These people now won't have a job. So
one of the commenters said, "We are switching to cigarettes do it for Congo. I could never quit because I don't want to, but for Congo, I will."
Wait, what? I could never quit because I don't want to, but I will.
But for Congo.
Okay. But you just contradicted yourself like 4 times in a sentence there, my friend. Yeah, well, I'm not going to quit vaping because I don't vape anyway. So I guess I'm a bad person.
You don't care enough about Congo.
Yeah. So I'm sorry. To the people of
disgusting.
To the people of the Democratic Republic of Congo, keep doing. I'm sorry. You're just gonna have to keep doing it. I'm sorry, because I won't quit. because I don't do it. So sorry.
Yeah, I mean, these people should be thanking us for not ever doing it.
They should. We should probably get some sort of awards, like
For
medals
our
or
justice
something.
work of
Yeah.
not vaping.
Yeah, I think we should be applauded more for what we do. So
Yeah. Now, how much should family pay to attend Christmas lunch at your place?
like probably more than they will. So just it depends. Like everybody should have a different scale that they pay on, depending on how much effort they put into helping and stuff. Yeah.
Well, mother dubbed Britain's most hated woman.
Always goes well when you're Britain's most hated woman. So.
She'll be charging her relatives nearly $200 per person for family Christmas dinner, believing that she should be compensated for the burden of preparing a meal for 15 people.
True. So she wants $3,000 to make Christmas dinner. 15 people got to pay 200 each. She is coming out of Christmas in the green. So
yeah, you got a profit off it.
Nice. I should put something like that together.
The $200 fee includes a complete dinner starring turkey and 1 glass of champagne. Any additional alcohol consumed will have to be BYOB.
1 glass of champagne. So,
yeah.
I mean, there you go. All right. Yeah. Is there like water available? Do we is there anything else other than champagne?
Pay for that.
It's like the hotels in Vegas with the minibar. If you touch anything, you're charged like $30 for it. So yeah, you want a vodka? That's $30. Thanks.
Well, her guests will be treated to listen to King Charles make his Christmas speech, since the television will be on.
I would hope so.
Which she qualifies as a dinner perk.
Beautiful.
There is a strict schedule which will be enforced. Doors will open at 2 p.m. and after a game of charades, she intends to kick them all out and send them home at 10 p.m.
That's fair. I'd kick them out by 9, to be honest. So, yeah. Yeah, $200. What if something goes wrong though? What if the turkey is bad, or the gravy doesn't taste good, or
too bad they already paid.
So. What's the refund policy? I need to.
No refunds.
Will there be leftover doggy bags that I can take home with me for the next day?
No.
Damn it.
That would be extra, sir.
Do we have a menu of extras? That's what everyone will need to look at. How much is an extra turkey leg?
As a sugar baby, I got some extra income, so.
Oh, I'm sure. I am sure. So for after dinner, what kind of snacks are being provided? Is there what are the sweet options? Where are we headed with that? I want to get my $200 worth of value out of this meal. So I really want to know what I can and can't.
You're getting a lot of value out of watching the King's speech, sir.
I mean, I will have my headphones on during that segment of the day and listening to something else, anything else. So,
yeah. Now your idol, this will be our final story, but your idol has been caught cheating.
Okay.
In an unrelated case to the 2 lawsuits that made him your idol. I think you even wanted to go try visit this guy in Singapore while we're there.
I don't like where this is going.
A man who had earlier filed 2 lawsuits against a woman after she declined to be in a romantic relationship with him was charged with cheating in a district court on November 30.
Cheating in what way? Cheating
in a relationship.
In a relationship? You can get charged in court for that now? Interesting.
Apparently in Singapore.
All right. Well,
Wait,
remind me.
no, hang on. Sorry. So is accused of working with someone else to cheat a man by engaging a courier to deliver the alleged victim a fake MacBook Pro with a legitimate serial number.
Okay. All right. Well, that's different. That's just straight up fraud right there. So, yeah. I mean, the mastermind behind this this attempted MacBook delivery probably should be charged in court.
Well, he understands the legal system because back in January, he wanted a romantic relationship with a woman and threatened to sue her for emotional trauma upon finding out she had seen him only as a friend, which I think is pretty justified.
I mean, it's just, she just sprung it on him. She was just like, we're just friends. And he's like, well, why do we have 3 kids together? And like, why, like, what the fuck's going on? She's like, they're not your kids. So,
well, it definitely didn't end there. The legal action was kept at bay after she agreed to take part in his counseling.
Okay.
But almost a year and a half later, he still could not accept that she didn't want to be in a relationship with him.
Yeah.
After she cut off contact with him, he filed 2 lawsuits against her, a $3 million high court claim for allegedly causing damage to his stellar reputation, and trauma, depression, and impacts to his life, as well as a $22,000 magistrate's court claim for allegedly breaching an agreement to improve their relationship.
Nice.
He was knocked out of court, unfortunately, because the judge said it was manifestly groundless and without foundation.
Damn it. Well, he tried. He tried for all.
He still has 1 court suit pending, so maybe he'll get there.
Maybe.
He's a director of a firm that deals in drones.
Okay. Interesting.
So maybe we need to buy a drone from him while we're in Singapore.
Maybe so. It sounds like this is the most level-headed guy in all of Singapore.
Certainly does.
We could get some advice from him, figure out our lives and so forth. So like if you know a girl that you want to be in a relationship with, but she's like, dude, we're just friends, take her to court and be like, no, we are going to be more than friends. And just make the judge force her to be your girlfriend.
It's a perfect plan.
I cannot see a single flaw in that idea.
It would be fun to go to a bar and like a bar in Thailand and be like, they're like, do you want to do something? It'll be $100. Like, no. I think you misunderstand. It's free, or otherwise you'll be receiving several lawsuits for emotional distress and damage to my reputation.
You say to them, I want the girlfriend experience. We're like, okay, that'll be like $150. We're like, well, actually, girlfriends don't charge you for that. So not a girlfriend experience if you're charging money.
Are you engaging in fraud? Because
that is false advertising right there.
Yeah, I shall be raising a complaint to the Business Bureau of Thailand about your false advertising.
Yeah, exactly. So
I want the product that was advertised. Now give it to me.
It
would just be fun to say that you're some obnoxious lawyer. Like just introduce you as like
to pretend.
He's lying. He's Ireland's biggest divorce lawyer.
Yeah, exactly.
He represents all the big cases.
All of them. Yeah, all of them. So better watch yourself.
Well, yeah, you're a fraud lawyer, so you're
fraud of a lawyer, but there you go.
Why not both?
A fraudulent lawyer.
Even that would be so confusing that they'd be like, "Oh, you're a lawyer." Yes,
Yeah.
I am a fraud lawyer. A fraud of a lawyer.
Yeah, exactly.
Do what I say or I'll sue you.
I'll give you legal services in exchange for whatever services you were offering. Because, of course, I'm a fully qualified fraudulent lawyer. So, no worries.
It would be funny if you did actually give some legal services.
Just bring a business, just get some business cards done on Vistaprint or whatever and be like, I'm a fraudulent lawyer. Ireland's number one.
The thing is, there's actually nothing stopping you from just like getting these random business cards printed of like CEO of McDonald's Ireland. How would they know to like check it? And then just even, you could probably even go into like McDonald's Thailand and be like, yeah, no, I'm from corporate over in Ireland. Just wanted to come check what it's like over here.
Yeah. I'm assessing the quality. I presume you're not going to charge me for these meals. So, let's see how that goes. Yeah, business card.
I mean, you could improve that greeting, but it's not up to the corporate scratch. Yes, more of a smile needed next time.
Exactly.
I didn't feel that you actually wanted to know how my day was.
Yeah, I didn't feel you wanted me to take the large meal over the medium. So like you gotta be
more aggressive and be like, what?
Yeah, you didn't let me know that there was no Pokemon cards left in the Happy Meals. I'm disturbed by what you did.
And then give them like the backstory of like 30 years ago. I was working. I was once like you, a much more handsome version, but
of course.
I worked my way up through the McDonald's of Dublin. Look at me now.
When I was a young Chinese boy up in Dublin.
Serving McDonald's fries. People would say I would put the perfect amount of salt in my fries.
Perfect amount. It's not
meticulous.
Not 99% the right amount. Not 101%. 100% perfection. You have failed.
I was known across the land as Dave the Salt Boy.
I don't think that's what we want to say.
Next time you're at McDonald's in Ireland, ask them about Dave the Salt Boy, and they'll be telling you about me. And you'll be able to tell them you met Dave the Salt Boy, and they won't believe you because they'll be so impressed that.
Big Q behind you being like, oh, sorry. I'm an important person in this whole community, this McDonald's community.
Do you know who I am? And then if I came up and asked for an autograph, that's about
that I expect to happen anyway. So yes, for sure.
In a random McDonald's, be like, oh my God, the CEO is actually eating.
Perfect plan.
Well, on that note, you've got some French fries to salt, so
yeah, exactly. Can't just hang around here all day talking about it. Got to actually put it into action.
Got to do my training and coaching and do my warm-ups.
Absolutely. And order all the business cards. That's the other thing we got to do. So it's all right, man. Well, it's been a good one, I guess.